starting it out laughing and shit.
Shit.
Happy Sturd-O-Ween and happy Halloween to everybody out there. This is the last day of Sturd-O-Ween, by the way, for this year. But listen, next month, kicking into the black and white, which I cannot freaking wait. I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are too. So what that entails is on the pod, all black and white movie reviews, all black and white movies, of course. And on TikTok, same thing. Black and white movie review every day for you guys. Different black and white movie, just like I've been doing for Sturd-O-Ween. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna try to keep this going so it goes all year round instead of just 61 days out of the year, and then I, forget how to use TikTok. But that's not why we're here tonight. We're here to talk about kangaroos. Not just any kangaroos.
Good eye, mate.
Special kangaroo. You heard that right? That wasn't me, Australia. That was the Weed Wolf. The other Weed Wolf one.
Terminator kangaroos.
Yeah. This kangaroo is a badass kangaroo that you do not want to fuck with. I think it's in Wu-Tang. Rippy. A.K.A. The Red. There's an outbreak in the Outback, and they're not talking STDs. They're talking diesel-ass kangaroos that fuck shit up. Zombified kangaroos that fuck shit up.
Yeah. Find out the zombie kangaroo.
Yeah, right. Like that. Spoiler alert, though, because you don't know that until the very end.
This is a spoiler. The people that watch this show have been following along with HorrorWithSirSturdy for the past few years and know that this is a spoiler show. So, listen, we say shit whenever.
That's fair. And this is from this year.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
I found it. I was on a site and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it just came out in Australia today.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah, man. And what's cool is really quick before we really get into it, I'm just gonna say this movie was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Same.
A lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Like I thought this was gonna be some just run of the mill, silly, cheesy killer animal just kangaroos. But I wouldn't have been mad with that. You said you would have preferred it?
I would have preferred that.
Really?
Really? I kind of like the serious tone of this one.
I saw Michael Biehn and was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was shocked with the people. Yeah, because I was like, she looks familiar. So I looked up her name. I was like, that's where I seen her in Alien, one of the Alien movies, and I seen her in still other fucking movie.
She was in Alien Covenant. Michael Biehn was in Aliens. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit! I was like, then I watched it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I saw her.
Better. I thought it was gonna be a bomb because it feels like a total shit show. I was gonna be like, damn, why is she doing this movie? What the fuck happened to her career? You're in Aliens. What happened there?
Yeah, she was only in like 8 to 10 movies, I think it was. Like I knew her from that movie Necrotronic.
Nice. I thought she did a really good job in this.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Even though I got the fucking cop. So for one, if main thing right in the beginning, I got a problem with this cop, this girl.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So Miss Power Trip, they played it off like this is how the police force works. No evidence. Just because he has a criminal record beforehand, they arrest this dude. He goes to jail. By the way, she finds out it's the kangaroo. No one ever said they let this dude out. And where's this fucking dude? It never went back to this guy that she wrongfully accused and put him in jail. What the fuck
he survived it because of it, right?
That's true. You got to take it out of town. I thought he was going to come back at the end and beat the shit out of the kangaroo a little bit. Because I thought they're going to be like, you accused me, blah, blah, blah. Because he was huge. I thought they were going to use his big ass in this movie.
Well, it's if you want to watch kangaroo fighting, I told Sturdy earlier, I was like, watch the movie Wake and Fright from 1971. They actually go out and fight kangaroos in that one. It's crazy. Because I always heard the term, oh, let's go fight the kangaroo. And you see in the cartoons, they have the boxing gloves. So I was like, I never really thought about it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. It's because they jump around. Yeah, I get it. Oh no, it's like a thing. Like they go and they fist fight. Jesus. So, knowing that going into this, I was like, yeah, I kind of want somebody to fight him.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it would be the big guy, but with the serious tone of it though, and how big that son of a gun was.
Yeah.
Nah.
But because I thought that part same thing. Like I wanted someone to fight him because I wanted to see because it reminded me of Jackass. I think Steve-O let a kangaroo kick him.
Nope.
And it fucks you up. He went flying.
The strong ass bastards.
Those kangaroos don't play. They fuck their chest out. They're Devo. You ever see one of them? Fucking, they're ripped.
My God. Can I ask you guys, what do you think about the zombie angle of this? Because before you guys answer, I might as well get my take on it. I enjoyed this, what I thought was like a mutated or just an angry kangaroo. I enjoyed that aspect of it, and I'm like, you could do a sequel of this. That would be awesome. And then they turned it into a zombie thing, and I'm like, I immediately was like, I don't care for the sequel to this.
Because now it has nothing to do with kangaroos for part 2, because now it's the humans are zombies. So it's a whole zombie franchise now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck is going on?
Agreed. As far as the sequel goes, I don't think we need it if it was to take that route. But if it's more cool kangaroo shit,
I want the kangaroo.
I'm here for that.
I have a movie for you.
We have
Kangaroo Jack.
No. Because no, seriously, we have like enough. Don't get me wrong, I'd watch it more, but we have enough of the humanoid or human zombified things. We don't have enough kangaroos. We need more kangaroos in horror. We need more kangaroos in horror. Australia.
And there is a movie, Zombies. We reviewed the fucking zoo all turned to zombies, the animals.
Yep.
There's a zombie fucking tigers.
You know what we need? We need an episode on here. It's a summit episode where all of us get together and we decide what do we need more of in the subgenres of horror, like the really like missing stuff, the stuff that we really want to kick up, like the kangaroo horror. Where is it?
I see what you're saying.
Raccoon is pretty funny.
Well, I'm tired of yes.
Wait, what'd you say?
But because they made
Raccoon,
all of like Meth Gator and Crack Cougar, and it's like, you guys over
Cocaine Shark.
See, I'd watch those. I didn't like the
Cocaine Bear. I like Cocaine Bear. Though.
Yeah,
that shit was funny. That was good.
But now
that I was hoping for this movie was something similar to that. Like it kind of had the feel, but the CG was worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Raccoon was bad. I tried though. I did.
What if we go to Blood Lake with the raccoon?
That's not gonna make anything.
With the Meth Gator.
It's not gonna make anything better. I don't want to travel there.
We'll be having a Diddy party at Blood Lake.
There will be no point for the Meth Gator. There's no water because at the end of Blood Lake, the lake dries up for some fucking reason they don't explain. And he's just standing there.
I wish we could get the rights to that fucking movie. I would turn Blood Lake into the next Amityville series. We would take Blood Lake in space. We would take Blood Lake back in time. We'll take Blood Lake to fucking Barbie Land. We will take Blood Lake everywhere.
Barbie Land.
And there will forever be a farmer's character named James in it.
Fuck it. I hate that fucking movie so much.
I'm with you, James. I'm with you.
You're joining me. If we couldn't get the rights, you wouldn't do that.
Oh, fuck down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Well, I will watch it. I'll take the money. I'll take the checks, but I'm not watching this shit.
Nope. We're going to change James just enough so he doesn't look like you. Either get on board. No. You have to do all the work if you want the money.
Actually, I'll work on the sequels. Yeah, as long as I don't have to watch the original.
You have to watch the original every week for the next year.
You got to make sure the story follows.
Exactly.
Source material. It wasn't the story.
There was no fucking.
That's what I was saying. There was no story, but we got to follow.
Listen. You guys aren't going to get my co-host to quit. I want to hear. Put that blood.
You have to watch it for the show.
Oh, well, if it's our mix of the movie, yeah. That's different.
No,
That shit will break me mentally. It will change me forever if I had to watch that shit every week.
You know, I'm gonna put it to you guys like this. I'm not gonna say it because saying it is, it's not kosher. I guess the word would be. I don't fucking know. But what I'm gonna say is, if you make him watch that for the rest of the year, I'm just gonna not go in the office that he's in the days he's in the office.
Oh,
That's
I'm
how
gonna
I'm
be a
gonna work.
I'm gonna be a ticking time bomb.
I mean, he'd be super stressed out.
Nope, he's gonna watch it just enough times where it turns into like a Videodrome situation.
In the office, and I mean, he fits the description. I don't have to say it.
Or I get used to it. It's like Stockholm syndrome. I'm not kidnapped. What are you talking about?
Man, he's tricked into thinking he loves the movie. Yeah, we can't do that. Either way, I'm gonna lose my co-host, and I can't do that. It's either prison or one of them hospitals. It's not gonna be good. Oh shit!
And anyway, Rippy.
What was your question, though, Mick?
I don't fucking remember.
I didn't know.
I asked it already. Once it leaves, it's on you.
Oh, about the zombified. It didn't.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess we kind of all answered that. The zombified kangaroo didn't bother me at all, but with the people being infected and all that,
at the end where they came alive in the morgue, I was like, yeah.
It's like, what the hell happened here? Oh, fuck. Getting attacked by zombies.
Yeah, it's just.
I want to know what was going on outside the jail cell whenever a dude was in there and looked outside and was like, hey, boss. And then it just fucking goes away.
I assume another horde of kangaroos.
I'd hope. I would freaking hope. Because you wouldn't want it to be the damn.
And also, what's the point of? Okay, so they made it seem like her father saved her from drowning. He's a hero. What? Okay, we don't care about this part of the story. But then at the end, here's the twist of the movie: your father was a drunk. Tell her the truth.
Why can't you just say the rocks were slippery and he fell?
What the fuck? I was like, why? Who cares? What the fuck is this? What does this have to do with anything?
There were too many moral dilemmas about that story that they could not just fucking lie and be like, he slipped on some rocks and fell and hit his head.
Yeah.
None of them. That was too much of a moral dilemma. Blaming the child was better.
Which is crazy. Like not even necessarily. Yes, you could say blame. You could also just say just letting her believe that for 25 years or 20 years or whatever.
And we're going to tell you about it while we're in the car while those fucking beats. And they did that constantly.
Not even we. Like at the very least, you would think at least it's been 20 years. Mom,
by the way,
she's ready to tell the story, and she's not even tell it. It's her dad's old friend that tells the fucking story. Let's tell her what really happened. How your father was a drunk.
It's the old friend that took over as stepdaddy. Started dating her or some shit. I thought they were married at one point.
I thought something, but
I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. So next time I come over here, just make sure you're wearing some pants.
Yes, the writing was not good. And the whole Vietnam thing was a really bad idea because that math does not check out.
Wait, I remember when you were in your 20s in the 80s.
There he is. My partner.
Troy.
Harlem Skeet. Where's the other Skeet?
Where's the other Skeet?
I didn't make that up. I'm just running with it. Blame those guys down there. The Weed Wolf especially.
What else? Yeah, all the exposition while all this shit's going. They had a germ of a good idea, but it's like this movie was confused itself. It didn't know what it wanted to be. I don't think either. It's like they were trying to do all this high drama, and it just like why? That's why I say I would have preferred the cheese. And replace Michael Biehn with Christopher Walken. This movie would have fucking rocked.
I did enjoy it. I thought this was pretty good, but I do feel with what you're saying, it would have been a way more fun movie. way more fun and probably a lot more action with it. Honestly,
Well, I was waiting for something like over the top, not something semi-serious.
I didn't know what to expect. Honestly, I was waiting for something
I was
wild and
thinking
crazy.
over the top too. I thought it was gonna be cheesy.
But then once it
Yeah.
started up, I'm like, hang on a minute, this movie looks way too good to be cheese, to be like one of them cheese fests that I'm so used to.
Well, as soon as I saw him, because I rented it on Prime, and as
Same.
soon as I seen Michael Biehn on there, I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "We're actually watching a real movie."
You know, I remember watching this with you, Sturdy, and I kind of enjoyed it. And now I listen to them talking. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That didn't make any fucking sense.
Listen,
But
I
that's
don't know.
the thing. It's still like I seen worse. It still didn't bother me. Like I didn't mind it. I was like,
no,
okay.
I liked it.
Nah.
Yeah, I liked it. It just,
Of course, it could be better. Like the story, they could have. Like I said, if they got rid of a couple fucking things, like that father. Oh, your father was a drunk. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, that backstory had.
Yeah, that
It
was
didn't-
weird. It's not gonna do anything.
It would have been better if the father was talking about these kangaroos back then. They're like, "Oh, don't listen to him because he's a drunk." Boom, whatever. Maybe that
Or
makes
he
sense.
died from a kangaroo getting kicked in the head or
and
something.
maybe she's seen it, and the kangaroo didn't see her because she was in the water. And she thought it was her fault, or just something,
Right,
something.
yeah.
And they didn't believe her. Nobody believed her, and she, nobody believed it until they seen the fucking big ass kangaroo out there.
Oh, and they explained the kangaroo zombie. Then they threw in, oh, that's from that fucking toxic waste spill or whatever the fuck it is. You're like, what? Where the fuck that come from now? There's a toxic waste.
They
What?
just kept adding stuff.
Yes. Again,
Yeah,
it was
it's just
very
like,
confused.
yeah.
It was a very.
They had to keep
confusing-
explaining like something they made up. They're like, okay, hey, we're going to put a gorilla in here. Then they're like, fuck, we got to explain it. The gorilla came from in the next scene. Like, what the fuck's going on?
We were sitting there watching it, and like the car scene, whenever they're having the flashback sequence, whenever her dad or whatever is fucking off in the river or whatever, and then the fucking kangaroo pops his head over, and we were like, "Oh yeah, the fucking kangaroo!"
I forgot about you.
That right there, that's something I wish they should have done a hell of a lot more with showing that kangaroo more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of is that they were only allotted so much CG kangaroo, which is why a lot of this horrible dialogue got thrown in to pad the runtime. Luckily, it was only an hour and 23 minutes. I will say.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. Yeah.
It did feel longer though.
It
At
really
the
did.
point, it feel like
I
those
kept checking my
dramatic,
phone.
like,
I'm like, "We're gonna be late."
like I like some of the framework they made. Like it's not groundbreaking in its cinematography, but it is well shot.
Fine.
And I can respect that, like when it comes to watching movies like this. But and yeah, the story was hard to follow, but I was literally latched on to there's a killer kangaroo and she's
Right.
the cop.
Exactly.
So I was just going full on Jaws with this. So I I didn't even realize he was the stepfather figure. I think I just tuned out all the other crap. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of ended up enjoying this. But you're right, like there was some stuff when you go back, you're like, oh man.
And
Yeah,
the
it was-
dialogue, it's just like it's one of those movies that has dialogue where you're just like, nobody talks like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, then she wrecks.
Well, that's
the
because
fucking
you're not
truck
from
out of
over here,
nowhere.
mate.
Whenever she like wrecks the truck out of nowhere, I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like that was one of the worst shot scenes though. Because they're just fucking doing like 20 miles an hour, then they all just like jump around in the truck, and then they stop, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that she shouldn't have been driving. Not like that. She's too
Should have did
emotional.
a lot of things in this movie. A lot of problems could have been avoided in this movie. And although it was a part when they were in the truck driving away that just called for that Jurassic Park scene where the T-Rex is chasing them.
I was
in
thinking
the
that.
rearview mirror. I thought
was
for sure
waiting.
they were going to do that, and they didn't.
I was waiting for like a T2 shot where he comes fucking running with some fucking metal arms.
Yeah, what did you say Michael Biehn should have said?
Oh, whenever he was like, "Come with me if you want to live."
Yeah, what's up with that?
But we couldn't get like him saying to the kangaroo, "I'm your Huckleberry."
I
You said that too. You said that.
And I even said instead of him saying that the kangaroo's name was Rippy, and she should have said Ripley.
Oh,
That would have been funny.
Yeah, it's like, why? I think that I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think that's
Hey, two alien. Oh, excuse me. I started talking.
That'd have been good shit.
because the drama they went for just didn't.
If I was going to pay to have him in a movie, he'd be doing some callback lines for sure.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, not the greatest story, yes, but I've seen way worse.
I seen
well,
worse
for sure.
CGI
Oh, yeah,
too.
for sure.
Worse.
Even
Oh,
though
yeah.
the eye scene
I-
where he got shot in the eye, and the eye just droops down and swings. And
That shit
I'm
was
like,
terrible.
what the hell? I was like, what the
Because
fuck?
it was funny because I was sitting there and I was like, this fucking CG is not terrible, but I've seen better. And then that
Yeah.
scene happened, and I was like, I just take back my previous
Yeah, I
statement.
know. You're like, God damn it! You just fucking ruined it. You're out.
I mean, that
You're
was fucking
okay
bad.
at one point.
That
What
shit
would
was
you
bad.
guys rate this? Kicking it off with you, Weed Wolf.
Bad. Like you said, like Nick said, like Mick said.
There are no numbers. It's just bad.
While we're talking about it, it's like you're starting to notice more.
Yeah, same.
But
But
I didn't mind it still. I'm gonna go down the middle. I'll just give it a 5.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll say my rating did drop a little bit. I'll give it a 6 though. I'll give it a 6 still. 'Cause I did enjoy it. How about you, Mick?
Mine dropped. I think I was probably starting in around a
We
6.
talked them all down.
You're welcome.
And
We're the opposite. We're the anti-Trevor. We talked everybody down.
Well, I
know
mean,
what it is?
honestly, this for me, this would have been like maybe 7, 7 and a
I'm
half. So it
sorry.
wasn't like a crazy drop off, but it did. I'm like, okay, yeah, this can't.
If Trevor was
You know
here, our
what,
scores would have
Chief?
stayed because he would have leveled it out. He would have brought up some directors and some background shit
Now I
to
feel
make it
bad.
better.
I'm sorry.
Well, we would have. So, like, it changed for me
Oh.
because while I was watching this, I was thinking very much of like the movie Boar, which, while like
Oh boy,
Kinda
I remember that
wild.
shit.
Yes.
wild and exaggerated at
Oh, wow.
times, still was sort of taken seriously. The horror was taken seriously, and I like that. So I think I was kind of comparing that to this, and I was like seeing a lot of parallels in certain parts. So with that being said, rethinking this and listening to you guys talk and honestly, yeah, kind of re-seeing a lot of things in my head. I got to give this like a 4.5.
Really?
Yeah, I dropped down, about 2 points. I dropped down on those. So it was. There's no rewatchability for it, and a rewatchability will put it over halfway for me.
Right. Yeah.
And if there is no like Boar, I'll go back and watch again because I said it. I won't rewatch this.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I got done watching it, I said, I'm glad I just rented it and I didn't buy it.
Sorry. You guys
Fair.
want some candy? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the movie for you.
Oh no, I got some right here. Look at this, some Reese's.
Oh, good. Reese, yeah, I got
What's wrong with Reese's?
yep.
That's fine.
Reese and some M&Ms.
How about you though, Dave? What's your score for this?
We took a swing.
You played like
I mean,
the Yankees,
this movie had a $7.5 million budget.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
If your problem was the actors, because I think Michael Biehn had an executive producer credit too, so I bet most of that went to him. And if that was the problem, then you should have hired different actors. Sorry, I love you, Michael Biehn, but if you're dipping into the budget that much, we need to. The kangaroo's on the Roo is on the poster for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know.
He's only in like a third of the movie.
Yeah.
I think I have a theory, kind of, and I want to see what you guys think. Talking about this subject right here is like Michael Biehn in this movie or something like that, and we're starting to see a lot of those older pulp actors, and I call them pulp like just because it's either sci-fi or it's horror, or it's fantasy, something like that, starting to show up in more like low budget horror movies. I'm not saying bad or anything. I'm just saying low budget.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think that is to pad the bet so they can go to more cons?
Could be. I met him at a con a couple of years ago.
I wondered that sometimes, which again, I'm not knocking, whatever. I'm wondering if they're just trying to pad the bet so that way they can put more on for the cons.
Could be.
Could be. Get their face out there a little bit more. Like, hey, did everybody forget about me? Then you see them in something like this, and you're like, oh shit, you were in this, and you were also in these movies. How are you in? Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they just like, hey, fuck it, I want to act, and I don't want to go through the whole bullshit with Hollywood. Independent movies are,
Yeah, a lot of times that works.
Yeah, I know. Again, not knocking.
No.
I don't think there's a problem with it. I
think it may be one of those things where it's, I don't want to say 50-50, but one of those things where it's like that kind of, some are doing it for the love. Like, listen, I love to do this. I'm still going to do it. And this is the level I could do it at, or this is who's going to, this is who's going to hire me without going through a bunch of bullshit. Or listen, they're gonna hire me. They want someone to be in this movie that's gonna kind of bring some attention. I also want more attention on myself from my past work in this, and I want to get back in the cons and maybe get into something bigger.
Especially how well Terrifier's been doing. So they're probably like, hey, these fucking indie movies, all right. Let me jump into some of these.
Hey, that could be another thing. That's a good question.
That happened back in the 90s too with major stars showing up in indie movies.
Yeah.
Went that direction for a little while. I miss those days.
History's repeating.
Yeah.
Oh, rating.
Rating.
Gosh. 3.
3?
Yeah, I'll go 3.
How about you, Chad? Chad?
See, I think I gave Mahakal 4.7, so we'll do my number and go 3.7. Another 3.7 for me.
There you go. You explained that 37 is your favorite number, so I get it now. Makes sense now. I get it.
Instead of a fucking wolf, now I look like a fucking Down
Your
syndrome
fucking
mouse.
bangs are my favorite thing on the planet. You look like a mouse that's could be playing really coy with a stripper.
Wow.
Lying to her, saying I'm in a band.
Listen, man. Listen.
I play bass.
With my tongue.
I would have taken you for a drummer.
Wow. I play bass. So, gentlemen, off with the movie. Here's something else before I spin the wheel. Think of some of your favorite Halloween moments growing up.
Didn't have many, man.
You had to have some fun times of Halloween. I don't even mean necessarily getting into mischief. It could be like just fun times going trick or treating with friends and shit, or funny things.
So like the time me and my dad robbed a convenience store wouldn't work.
I mean, that's bonding with your father, but
Did you get candy?
Yeah.
Me having everybody else go get candy for me. And
Bags cool.
Was it on Halloween?
Of course.
Okay.
I had like a
We were the dead presidents.
I was like kind of like a laundering type situation, like a little fucking like sketchy situation thing going on. Like I used to go, hey, you guys are going. I didn't go trick or treating, so I had like family, like all my cousins go trick or treating. But I was like, hey, when you guys are done, come to me. So they come to me. I go, okay, hey, all the candy you guys don't like in your bags, I'll eat it. So they'll go through all their bags, give me all their shit. And sometimes I don't like peanut butter here. I'm getting Reese's and shit. I'm like, okay. So next, I got like a quarter of a bag. Like I went trick or treating.
Why couldn't you go trick or treating?
Because
wait, it's a personal thing. I'm sorry. I just wasn't sure
it was fine, like younger, but I stopped going at 11 because one, I'm fucking sick and tired of walking these blocks and going up all these fucking stairs. And
So
two, it was like,
involved them out.
and it was two, my friends wanted to do these things called fucking speed runs, where they put a mask on. They did this all the way till the teens, by the way. Well, actually 20. My one friend was 20. He'll put a mask on, go around 2 blocks, come back, switch the mask, go around 2 blocks, switch the mask. Let's go. He'll do like 5 fucking laps. I'm like, dude, I'm not going. You're lucky I made 1. Get the fuck out of here.
See, now with that though, James, I've done that. Just going to the same house. Listen, because there was this one house I remember. It was in Colony back in the day. It was me. It was a bunch of us, and there was a few houses, but there was this one house. Like you go in, you walk on the front porch, and you could take one of each, and it was all the it was all the king size candies. So I was like, well, shit. There was like 4 different ones that we like. Fuck this. I'm going back. Everybody else is giving up this little. I'm going the fuck back, yo. You put my mask on. You put this shirt on. I'll put that mask on. I'll put that shirt.
You're switching clothes?
It was like part of your costume, just like the top part.
So
of
he
your
would go as the Harlem Skeet 1.
So you're gonna be like,
then the Harlem Skeet 2.
Harlem Skeet wasn't out back then. This is Harlem
I thought
Skeet.
they're gonna be like, hey, weren't you just here? It's like you have a Mr. T-shirt on with the Frankenstein mask. I don't understand.
No, didn't get caught.
That's
But,
hilarious.
I had
But yeah, they took the fun out of it though.
see, I remember one night. Actually, I think both of these things happened the same night. Actually, all three. So
Whoa.
we were trick or treating as kids, of course. At one point, it was me, my brother Henry, my cousin Michael. We were all together, and my brother was standing on the back of my cousin's wheelchair. And as you guys know, Halloween's in the fall. People rake their leaves and all this other shit. So my brother was jumping into a bunch of pile of leaves on random people's lawns.
Oh
And he was like,
no.
"Oh shit, another pile of leaves." This one wasn't as deep as he thought it was. All you and this was the real Halloween. It wasn't 80 degrees like today. It was like the real Halloween where it was fucking cold out when we were kids. It was either fucking cold or raining every other year. It was bullshit. Anyways, this year was just cold. His dumbass jumped out the back of the chair, hits them leaves. Yo, he just hit the ground so fucking hard. I was
Dude, I used to hate the people who would make the big giant leaves piles over fire hydrants.
That's
that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Dick move.
Yep.
Put a box over a keg one time and my boss kicked it.
Nice. That's funny. But so in that same night, we went to what game? We were in the I don't know if it was Game Boy Color, one of the Game Boys, probably Game Boy Color or something like that. Anyway, we had to go to the store to get some batteries. Go to the store, get batteries. He has to get Henry had to go get batteries, right? So we're walking, go get the batteries, go home, go back to trick or treating. At some point, this motherfucker just goes, and he has some shit in his pocket, so he just tosses it. He's like, "What the fuck is this in my pocket?" He throws it. I'll get back to that story later. We're going around to another, walking around trick or treating. And like a lot of the houses, like they have their front doors, and then they have like the glass. It wasn't like a screen door though. They had like it looked like a regular door, but they had like the center, that glass piece taken out so you could just walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had it except for one. This one was the cleanest glass I've ever seen in my fucking life. So we're walking up to the house, and Henry's walking ahead of me. He walked into the glass door. All you heard is boom, boom, mad because he like hit his knee first and hit his face mad loud.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm jumping up and down laughing like I've never laughed ever in my fucking life before. And for whatever reason, we ran like we did something wrong. We just took off. So we ran. We go back to my cousin's house, chilling, calming down and shit. And we got a lot of candy, by the way. So we're just like, fuck it, let's just chill. Yo, let's play Game Boy. All right. Yo, we went to the store to get you got your batteries, right? Yeah. So the thing he threw out of his pocket was his brand new fucking batteries. Didn't realize we got batteries.
Oh, that sucks.
All that silly shit happened on Halloween, and that's like something that was like we were probably around maybe 12, 13 at the time ish at the oldest. And like I will never forget that was just so fucking funny. All bunch of dumb shit.
Wow. That's
the candy thing though, the candy rotation thing, that was another year. But that other shit.
Nice.
But what about you? Either one of you guys, Nick or Chad or Dave?
What do you guys got?
I was serious about the convenience store thing.
We know.
God damn. I did know.
Oh shit.
Oh,
like that was fun times.
I'm trying to think of some stuff, like we used to do some fun.
I mean, I remember one year my mom made this fucking awesome Ghostbusters costume. Like,
nice.
She went all out. Like, she made the proton
She
pack.
always made you good costumes.
Yeah, it was this big ass proton pack. It was fucking awesome. I wish I still had that shit. And she made a big costume for my dad to wear. It was Slimer. It was like this full body thing that he put on, and I chased him with my little accelerator, whatever.
That's awesome.
And another year she made him a Jaws costume that he wore. It was like the Slimer one. It was like this full body thing where his head was coming out of the jaw, and he chased me. I was the swimmer.
That's cool.
You ran around in the cold with some shorts on.
I don't remember.
Dressed up like David Hasselhoff.
This was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Dressed up like David Hasselhoff.
He was always running in slow motion.
I love how you just went into detail with that one.
I can't imagine I was running around the neighborhood in a bathing suit and fucking
in slow motion like David Hasselhoff.
Back in the days when we actually had 4 seasons.
Yeah.
During the year. Not that I'm complaining. I wish today was.
It was 82 here.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was 79 here or something like that.
Yeah, it's just nuts. I don't get it,
dude. Let me tell you,
I went as Freddy a lot. Imagine that. Nothing, not much changed.
No, when we were kids, I mean, I don't know. Not really a whole lot of crazy stories.
Not even crazy, just like a fun memory. Fun or funny memory from a
We went to the same houses, but we didn't change costumes because there was always this one big house, like at the end of the street. It was the people that owned the liquor store down at the corner. So they had this great big house, and we would go around.
Nice.
They didn't care.
I honestly, I remember the parties. That was always the fun part for me. A little bit older, at that point, and just like being able to get together with your friends. And one time I went to a ghost party. It's very weird, like because I went as Thor, but everybody was dressed in white sheets, and I didn't quite understand.
I think you're in the wrong type of party.
Yep.
I didn't understand it at first. But
I think that's called a meeting, not a party.
Oh yeah, I threw that one that year.
Ooh. All right. I thought I saw you there. No, just like the parties, just hanging out, all the good times. Like I had a lot of better Halloweens when I got older.
I got another one for you. For those of you who have children, what are some fun memories that you've made with your children that really stand out?
Fucking
for
none,
you?
Because Halloween when you have children is a nightmare. What are you talking about?
Come on,
No,
now,
I'm just kidding. But carving pumpkins, that shit, like all of it, all the fun shit, the sitcom-y shit that we watched the good dads do on TV, or some of us, preferably sturdy, or not preferably, but mostly sturdy, I guess, had good dads.
yeah.
Oh,
So
wait a minute. Did all you white guys have bad dads?
It was just me.
all
It
of
was just
us.
me looking at my pumpkin.
One in 4 white guys has a good dad.
No, not 1 in 4. James didn't like it. Doesn't like his either.
But there's 2 other white guys.
2. 50-50.
Well, he already know he had a good relationship. That he was playing Shark Attack with him.
Right?
That's right.
All in good fun.
I don't
Your dad were robbing together, so you had a good dad.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a connection right there.
Yeah, that's a partner in crime.
Taught me life lessons.
It ain't a crime if you don't get caught.
That's crazy. Just sitting there like, I wish my dad would have took me to a store to steal some shit. Start crying. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? No, you don't.
Never taught me how to steal.
Call him up, cussing him out. You said you love me, right? Yeah. Well, how come you never took me to the store? What the fuck are you talking about? I took you to the store all the time. How come you never stole anything with me, Dad? Oh, my
Well, the
God.
other fathers teach their kids. It's called a 5-finger discount, Dad.
From you, all right. I learned to take it from you.
Oh, man. Now time to spin
This
Black and white.
flag.
Oh, the wheel. Spin a Rooney.
right.
I could have given you more. But you needed only like 4 or 5.
No,
No, I did. I only needed 3 or 4. The 4th one I'm going to save in case I do on the week of Thanksgiving. I'm going to save one of those movies for that.
Oh yeah, I did give you the extras. Those are good ones.
Yeah.
Village of the Damned.
The one from the 60s, not the 95 one. This is black and white, James.
Oh, New Wheel. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
Ooh, looks like we're kicking
Village
off
of the Damned. I called it.
I just did this on Stereo-Ween the other day, so I'm with it.
Nice. It's a good one.
I think it's 1960 to be exact, but
You guys aren't gonna be happy with Phantom of the Opera. Because it's a silence film.
I thought you were going to say it's a musical. I'm fine with that.
I think I seen that.
I am fine with that.
All right.
Oh, so they don't have that famous song in it? The Phantom of the Opera song? I'm the Phantom of the Opera. You know, that fucking where he yells it.
They don't have that. They only have like the sound from the movie.
Oh.
In them silent days.
Mm.
I think that was the Robert Englund one, wasn't it?
Might have been. I haven't seen that. Man, I haven't seen that since what, the 90s? That's such a good one too. He did a good job. That's a good callback.
I'm actually really excited to see that one because, like I said, I just watched the original, or not the original, the remake. That I just realized, just found out thanks to Mick, was a remake about a month or 2 ago, and I like that movie. I still like that movie. I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen this in a long time, but it's not something that you're gonna watch a lot. It's not something that's like, oh my god, this is amazing. But just one of those ones. I like this shit.
Sturdy started too early, so we didn't need enough candy.
You need enough candy. Listen, it's not good for you. It's not bad for your teeth. You can have a sugar rush, act all crazy, and you're gonna end up getting in trouble, getting a spanking, and having to go to bed.
Let's
You
go.
don't-
All right, all of those things, yes.
Then
please.
you're going to have a tummy ache.
Yep.
Let's skip right to the spanking, shall we?
Hey,
Hey, baby, you got long legs. How about I supply the daddy?
Wow.
You go ahead and use that pickup line on your wife. You see how far that goes.
I used it on you and you guys alone. I'm not an idiot.
Damn. I didn't know where that was going. I was like, what?
Yeah, I supply the daddy. That's some crazy.
You know what? I am going to say it to my wife. I
You
hope
should.
she's not watching right now. Because she's definitely going to fuck with me.
Oh man.
Use it playfully with your significant others.
If your wife would have been in the background and heard that, she'd be fucking with you right now. Just saying it in the background or some shit, just because.
She would open the door and go, "Hey, daddy." And then I get skeeved out because I know her dad.
Like, we're not doing this.
I don't want to do the show anymore. This show took a dark turn.
It took a weird turn. It always takes a
Weird.
weird turn. Usually it's sooner. Usually we start with the weird. It's random. It's random with the weird over here,
It
people.
gets me sometimes.
What's your guys' favorite candy? Chocolate candy. Mine is Reese's.
Oh,
If to be exact, I'll say the original Reese's. There's nothing better than
How are
that.
you going to talk about candy? My kids just got back from trick or
we
treat.
mean the original Reese's.
That's what I said. The original
You
Reese's
mean the
cup?
Reese cups?
Yes, the original Reese's cup.
Oh,
Not
okay.
the
'Cause-
extra
no,
shit.
because don't they have them? Then those
The little ones.
but they're in that aluminum foil. They like
I know.
thicker.
Yeah. You see them a lot like around.
Weren't they out first? Isn't that the originals?
This conversation is amazing.
I have no idea. Either way, I'm talking about the cups that come in the orange wrapper.
No. No, mine used to be Snickers, but I'm with you. It's Reese cups.
What about you guys? You got to know your favorite candy.
That's
man.
chocolate candy. That's chocolate though.
Yes.
It changes for me. Right now, I will tear some almond joys up.
Oh, that's disgusting.
might have to go with either
I-
Rolos
Almond
or
Joys are
Zero
delicious.
bars.
Coconut and
What'd you
chocolate?
say?
Either Rolos or Zero bars.
Oh, zero
Zero
bars.
bars are good. Rolos, I got
Yeah.
sick of at one point.
Very underrated Zero bars are.
Yeah.
Zero bars are
are
good.
underrated. I haven't had them in years.
What's your favorite
Well, favorite what?
flavor of that?
The Zero?
Yeah,
I
what
thought
is
there was
it?
just one flavor. I thought there was just one
I
kind.
thought
Yeah,
it was
that's
one- that's the blue
that
and
white
white
chocolate.
package thing, right?
I brought the
Or-
orange
Why did I think there's more flavors?
Are you thinking of a Charleston too?
No, I know what it Charles. I
What
know
the
the zero bars.
The Zero bar, it comes
It's
in that
just white chocolate and nougat and like nuts or something.
No.
It's like a white Snickers, pretty much.
Yeah.
Don't fucking
Almost.
sturdy
That's what-
I'm
spine
that order too.
zero bars. tonight.
Am I wrong?
With your fucking
Am I wrong?
Oh, don't you fucking dare with your fucking mansplaining.
Am I
Keep your
wrong?
mansplaining.
Snickers
over
is
there
good.
with
Hey,
your
listen.
Harmon
I
Skeets.
pulled it out and she's like, "What's that?" I said, "A white Snickers."
See?
Listen, I hate to break it to you, TV Land. He's not even from Harlem. He's from Schenectady.
The only problem is those Zeros bars are smaller than the Snickers.
Well, yeah, they're white.
Exactly.
Oh man, I love this. I didn't have to say it, people. I didn't say anything.
And that, you son of a gun, is for leaving my show last night and having given me something to rant about.
What you ran about?
Never ending story.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, it has.
No, I went on a whole tear. Like I want to just end the show, and I was
You
going.
don't
supposed
like
to say
the
that
song?
for
It's like, Stranger Things make it an iconic song, man.
You're supposed to say that popcorn and pints. Your rant. I hope you have another one. We'll bring it out.
We'll see.
Just bring it up again.
Oh, we will. That was his punishment for
Call out a movie. Call it a random movie before you call out and
I'm looking forward to this one.
leave.
Weed Wolf. I
Troublemaker.
wish Puerto Rican Chris was here to see you, James, for the whole Weed Wolf thing.
I miss him.
Me too.
I wish I had a better I wish I had like a pot shirt, like a pot leaf shirt or something.
You could always get one. You gotta save this cheap costume because when Chris comes back, you gotta wear it for him.
Oh, this is gonna go back in storage.
Because he
Keep the bangs.
Back in the mothball bucket.
This is me didn't feel like combing my hair, so I just kept it down. I was like, yeah, it works. Make it messy.
Yeah, that works.
People stoned and like,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That little front hair and the fucking
happy Halloween, you know. I gotta howl.
Halloween. I don't know. I can't do it.
He's over there fucking howling.
Halloween.
He's howling.
Listen,
We are gonna wrap this one up though soon, people.
Let's get disgusting, guys. Come on. Let's turn the cameras off and really get it going.
I don't even know what that means.
We're gonna have a soup kitchen.
No, we're not.
Dirty Randy and the boys.
Nope. I don't know what that means, but that just sounds like some white crazy I don't want to be a part of.
Do not mute me.
Oh, I'm not muting you. I won't do that to you, man.
White chowder.
Listen, it is what it is. I'm Dirty Randy, and these are the boys.
Dirty
We're gonna do a soup kitchen once we get off the live.
He misses New Jersey, people. He misses that.
That's why he's wearing his chain.
I am.
That guy. He's wearing his chain because,
he's ready for business.
There's 2 chains.
Dude, if Sturdy was like anyone in the podcasting world, let's just say he has 2 rooms filled with baby oil.
Far, far, far from that. No Diddy here.
All for slip and slides.
He said no Diddy
here. Slip and slides. You don't need that much baby oil for slipping. Yo, I'm telling you right now, though, if it was for slip and slides, you'd have the best slip and slide in the world, hands down. All that lube and baby oil, there's no way you're not sliding down that slip and slide at all. As soon as you step on that, gone.
Inserted.
Yeah. He's at the other. He's at the other end with his ass hanging, waiting for you to plow into it.
That's a wild. That's why you got to go during the daytime, James. You don't go there at night. That's when the wild stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is the rule, isn't it?
That's what happened to his victims. They'd hit it, and then they would go faster and faster towards him. It's like every step you take, and then like it's just closer to danger.
No, it's time keeps
on. Slip and slide has a dark tunnel. Be careful.
No, you go in his house. It goes downstairs. Like it goes downstairs.
He's got like a Scooby-Doo mansion.
Once you're in, that's when the slip and slide goes down the stairs, and it fills with oil, and you can't get back up, so you're trapped.
Oh, that would make.
It's like those movies when the flood happens. It's just baby oil coming down the hall.
I want to put a challenge.
It starts raining like in Blade, like the blood from the ceiling.
I want to put a challenge out there to
oil.
Some animators out there. Please make a parody video of the Mystery Gang going to a Diddy's house during one of his parties to try and find who's haunting it, the orgy.
That would be hilariously, wildly crazy. And I'd watch it.
Oh, I'd watch it too. Kanye! When they pull off Diddy's mask.
It would have to be Drake.
If you see it anyhow.
If you see the Breakfast Club.
No, you got to have Drake. You got to have like a doorway behind him, and Drake's head pops out, and he's like, "Oh," and then goes back in. And it says "ladies' room."
Rippy. Rippy.
It's so weird that the picture of Rippy came on behind them the second you said Rippy.
Oh, that's why I thought it. The red.
Oh.
The red and Rippy. Rippy the red. Rippy the red kangaroo.
It's a pirate.
A pirate kangaroo.
Rippy the red.
I would watch. Listen, if they made a horror movie in Australia that was a kangaroo pirate, I'd watch it.
I would too.
I hope somebody makes a kangaroo pirate.
Has a
horror.
parrot on his shoulder.
I'm putting that out there. It would have to be a different kind of animal. It'd have to be like something that's Australian. It can't be just a parrot.
A koala.
See, a koala in its pouch.
Are chinchillas Australian?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
It would have something like a koala. It would have like something else in its pouch. It wouldn't even be like its own thing.
Dingo.
A dingo ate my baby.
A dingo in a kangaroo pouch. I like it.
No, that's from a movie. That was from a Meryl Streep movie where she played.
Yeah.
It was like based on a true story, but I think I don't know the true story. I'll
dingo
get into
did
my
eat the
true
baby.
crime next year about it.
Someone
But
took the baby.
the mom, like I guess maybe Casey Anthony or kid or
Yep.
she didn't do it or whatever. But so it's a terrible explanation. But then she blamed dingoes eating her baby.
Yeah.
So then, like Meryl Streep's delivery of that line is on par with "I Love Her" from Second Grade to Love, and that is "The dingoes ate my baby."
Oh my goodness!
The dingoes.
I'm gonna find that.
Did you hear that?
Oh,
Dingoes. The dingoes.
dingoes ate my baby.
There it is.
Chicken
Oh,
kangaroo.
Other than that, they're full
there
of
it is, there it
spiders,
is.
poisonous spiders, and snakes.
Everything in Australia wants to kill it.
Australia, everything's there is deadly.
Yeah.
Maybe having a snake or a spider like on its shoulder. or something.
Australia became a continent with people. They were the first people on that island was prisoners.
There's no indigenous people. It's just like throw them there. No,
Wow,
it was
that's
the
what the story.
introduction.
Spiders
of
the size of smart cars. Turn that down.
Sorry.
the white element on Australia was introduced by they were Britain's
I found it.
prisoners and whoever
Yeah,
Britain
prisoners.
deemed a prisoner. Yeah, and that's
They
how
deemed
they.
them like-
So it was just a giant penal colony. There
Yeah,
you go.
it's all the kids, just kids from fucking criminals.
Oh
Didn't
man.
you guys already do Battle Royale?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
Oh my
That was
god,
awesome.
dude!
I want to see part two.
I
gotta-
think that's the only we actually missed. I think for the whole
Yeah.
Sturd-O-Ween session.
for the
Okay.
two.
Yeah,
days,
yeah, you missed that one.
Did you guys ever see that one?
Oh yeah, I saw it forever ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
awesome.
good.
I have the first two on DVD.
I remember
I gotta
that was
watch-
when I had to go to a convention and find like bootleg because I had to come over.
Yeah, that was.
Those
You
were the
get
days.
home and it's like wrong region, asshole, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I always say I want to grab one of those freaking what do you call it, open region or whatever region, so you can just be good either way. So you can just grab any type of movie. Because sometimes you'll see a movie, it's like in such and such region, it's like $20 cheaper than what here. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I don't have that fucking player.
Yeah, I bought a Meet the Feebles back in like
Oh,
maybe like 01 or whatever. And then whenever I got home, I couldn't watch it.
Meet
Oh,
the Feebles,
so
and
good.
the other one was hilarious. Oh my
Oh,
god!
you're talking about the Melissa McCartney one,
No.
the puppet.
It wasn't the heat.
No, it's the puppets. The puppet where he couldn't stop coming in the office.
On the window, on the door.
It's,
Yeah, oh, that shit was so funny. I was laughing so hard at that
Shit,
trailer.
what
I
was it called?
my
I forgot what
chest.
it's called. Happy Times.
Peter
Or-
Jackson movie.
Yeah, Happy Time Murders.
Nope,
Happy Time Murders.
not the same thing. No, it's a Peter Jackson movie we're talking about from the like 90s.
What's it called?
Meet the
Meet the
Feebles.
Feebles.
No, we watched
reviewed
both
both
of
at the
those.
same
We
time.
watched that and Meet the Feebles together on Popcorn and Pints. That just made us think.
I
of
am
it.
so confused by everything happening.
See?
No, we're saying
I'm on
we
board
said
now. I'm on board.
we
now.
watched Meet the Feebles. We reviewed it, but that same night we also reviewed
Yep.
Happy Time Murders.
Because that's where we
Gotcha.
came up with I think
The theme was puppets.
Puppet Puss. I think Chris came up with that.
Puppet Puss. That's right. Hashtag Puppet Puss.
That's such a crazy thing to hashtag now that I think about it. But a year and a half later, fuck it.
All right.
We are
Really?
wrapping this one up. Unlike cheese, I don't know.
I've never wrapped it up.
Me either, and you shouldn't.
Hashtag roll.
But with that said, people, listen. The video Store Clerks, they're getting ready to go live tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Make sure you guys
Oh.
watch No,
We're not.
nope, you're not going live tonight.
No.
That's Tuesdays.
It's Tuesdays.
Oh, Tuesday they're going live. I forgot today's Thursday. Holy shit! Happy
Yeah, me
Halloween.
too.
Oh, yeah. Every Tuesday at 10 o'clock Eastern time, these gentlemen go live with the rest of their video store clerks crew, and they review some shit. They review some movies. They talk a lot of shit, and you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a lot of laughs. So make sure you check them out over on the Scene Snobs. Over here, Mick Manhattan, aka Dirty Randy. Every
Dirty
Tuesday.
Randy. Dirty
As
Randy.
of right now, I know things are changing, but as of right now, if I'm not mistaken, it's Tuesdays, 7 o'clock live still, right? On Tuesdays?
7. Yeah. So we'll be live next Tuesday for election night, our election special, 7 p.m. And then we will not be live again until Thanksgiving week. And then our next live after that is our Christmas special. So everything else, but we will be putting out a show a week. So you guys will be able to check it out.
Are you doing a movie for the election or just?
We're going to do, I did Duck Soup as my classic film review for it. That's my next movie pick. It's a really funny Marx Brothers satire on political satire, I should say. So check that out when you check out the show. We'll also be doing, we'll be talking some like politicians and movies, what some of our favorite politicians and movies are, and like why can we write all of these things in movies and make moral decisions in movies through our politicians, but we can't get it right in real life. So, and kind of just have that discussion about it. And we're going to review probably Venom: The Last Dance and Here. So
Nice.
Okay. Nice. Make sure you guys go check that out and listen. Popcorn and Pints this Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We're back. And guess what we're doing? We're finishing Harry Potter with, what is it, gentlemen?
Deathly Hallows.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Deathly Hallows 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
It's gonna be a great time. And someone's got to talk about their punishment. But you guys got to tune in this Saturday and find out who, because only one person's doing it this week. The other guy's doing it the following week. But you got to tune in at 9 o'clock to find out who over on Popcorn and Pints. And then, of course, every Thursday, going back to just Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, it's HorrorWithSirSturdy. Come check us out. We're black and white in November. We're black and white in November. Kicking off with Village of the Damned. And guess what? Over on TikTok, black and white as well. Can't wait. It's going to be a great time. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace. And don't pee on each other unless you want to. Have urinal